This video is brought to you by TS4U IT Engineering Bootcamp.
Good afternoon, Mr. Shiblu Ahmed. This is Ghazi Hassan Mahmood. I have been working 5 years management team for TS4U. You applied for web developer for our company. I believe you already read our job responsibility. After you review our company, uh, tell me about yourself and why you want to join our company.
Sure. So I want to make sure, can you guys hear me clearly?
Yes.
Yes.
And thank you for the brief introduction. I actually reviewed your job descriptions very well, and it goes with the current skills and expertise. So I'm actually answering your second question in the first. So my skills, expertise, and what I have been doing day-to-day basis, it goes with you. With that said, if I join in your company, I hope I am, I will be able to contribute immediately. I will need less what it is called the hardworking. I will not require to learn a lot of domain of the application, because the application you are hiring, and I have been working on this application as well, similar application. So application knowledge, technology knowledge, and the skills, the tools and technology all goes with my expertise. Now let's go with my other abilities. I am actually the good team player. I am good at working with a team to follow the Agile Scrum. At the same time, I am well equipped to understand my work and deliver my work with the supervision. So that's actually I am doing in my current project. But let me go over what I am doing day-to-day basis. Currently, I am working in a project. It is called the Schools Hub. It is an enterprise level, the platform. It provides the schools of network. An example, a corporation has one school to hundreds of schools. They can actually use this platform to manage their hundreds of schools from the central interface. They will be actually providing all the contents, the online course content from the corporation. And with each of the school separation, schools can provide their own hybrid bootcamp of the courses. It means school can provide in-person classes. At the same time, school can provide the online courses. These courses are led by the teacher, or you can call them mentors. So now you can say why they should use this. School, the hub has a combination of the 17 the pure microservices. It is on the cloud, and then of course I am responsible multiple services development. But let me go over more details. It has the AI enabled, so that the schools and the corporation can easily equipped with the current the content improvement, content development. At the same time, a student can get the 24/7 unattended right assistance through the OpenAI. So School Hub has all of this. And plus, it is distributed and centralized. It means schools do not need to require to go outside for the chat or the calendar. So it has all the features, as mentioned, 17 features enabled there. We have been following the Agile Scrum. We are following the 2 weeks sprint. We have a sprint planning and the estimation. We have a day-to-day, the sync-up call, and we have a review meeting. Being a front-end developer, I start everything with my the sprint and the sprint planning. I actually work on the UI. But let me tell you how our process works, so you can get the better idea. So Schools Hub has the dedicated UI team, dedicated front-end team, dedicated back-end team, DevOps team, and the quality team. So the UI, our process is based on each of the user story. We have the UI designer. UI design get approved by the senior team, and it brings into our user story, embedded the UI on the user story. And based on this UI, actually I convert everything to the front end. So some of the pages based on the only the static pages, some of the pages combination of the HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and the API. So it's based on the user story. Our process is once my development is complete for a given user story, I update my task and I set up a review meeting. But before the review meeting, I actually push my code to the GitHub. We actually use the two processes here. We use the GitHub and the GitLab, basically. Some application we use the GitHub, some application we use the GitLab. I am well versed on the entire Git process based on my what is called the approach and my scope. So once my code is actually the push to the Git, and my senior actually set up a review meeting, and my senior looked at it, and if there is any feedback, he actually write on the Git comments. I actually fix it and push it again. Sometimes we have to set up actual meeting. If there is a lot of feedback, I do not fully grasp it, then I set up a meeting, and in the review meeting, I take the very detailed note. If I make some shortcoming mistake, I actually take the notes and I actually clarify that, is this something I need to do, so that I do not make the repetitive mistake next time. Once this part is done, our dev have actually build the code and push the code in the development, staging, test, and finally we have a production. So this is in a nutshell our process. But once the code is the development and test, the quality assurance team start involving the testing. Before I'm going any of this process, I am very familiar with the testing process, Agile Scrum, then the back end, the front end, because I consume the back end APIs, develop the front end, and I'm very quick learner and the fast learner, and adopt any new environment with a short supervision or the less supervision. So that's about me. I'm not going to go more details. You can ask me further questions.